Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Living Aligned. Nadeja here. Wanted to speak to you about first, welcome. If you are returning to my channel, thank you so much for continually supporting my work. If you are new, welcome, and I hope that you like my content. If you guys have anything that you would like for me to talk about, let me know and I'll be happy to look into it, because I'm not going to guarantee, because I get some crazy stuff people talk about. I'm like, I'm not talking about that. But if it's something that I feel like it would be good for my channel, I will definitely talk about it. Had someone today say, hey, I got some topics for you, and I'm still waiting for them to respond. But in the meantime, guys, there was a gentleman who went to my shorts and was really difficult. His name was Robert something. He had a nice picture of himself in the thing on a boat, some type of boat on the ocean. Very nice. Too bad our interaction couldn't have been nicer. But he started off really nasty, telling me, you know, something about do you want to know the difference between faith and belief? And of course, without me answering, he goes on to give me a damn dissertation on faith versus belief, that something doesn't need something. And I'm like, okay, well, I never really asked you about all that, but since you want to share, okay. And then he says, and it doesn't matter what kind of music you put to it, it doesn't make it any better, so don't. No, you're not going to come to my channel tell me what to do. I do what I want on my channel, play whatever music I want to play. I edit my videos. I do what I want on my channel, shorts and regular videos. So if you don't like something, do like this with your thumb. Keep scrolling. But what you're not going to do is tell me what to do on my channel. So I cursed him out. And then he said, well, see, that's why you're never going to. But then after we go through back and forth and I looked through everything, I realized his silly self didn't look at all of my stuff. When I said, oh, you think I only talk about the Bible? He was like, you're going to a 2,000-year-old manuscript that's outdated. And I'm like, sir, the only reason that I like Bill Donahue is because he actually brings some sense to the Bible. He makes it clear. Because the Bible does have some symbolisms and allegories that help you understand your mind and our thought process and manifestation and chakras and alignment and a lot of different things that's not regular, that's never ever taught in church. So I put him on a post and he's like, oh, you're believing in a 2,000-year-old book. And I'm like, this guy is really, really dense. He really is. And then he's like, oh, and you think, and then he's just going on. And I'm like, well, is there something you want to share with me? Like, because basically he's looking at Bill Donahue post about whatever. I post a few videos of Bill Donahue because he's always talking about good stuff out of the Bible. Now, why I don't believe that the Bible is the inherent divine word of God, I don't believe it is. But even with that, he's giving a lot of information. We still have the scientific side of us with the spirituality mix that can always be, I say my hair looks crazy. That can always help us, that can always explain things to us and help us have understanding. I'm still going over some stuff regarding if, you know, Jesus was real or not. I have on one hand the Nag Hammadi text where people are saying, okay, Jesus came to teach us these things. This is where he went for 18 years. I said it in some of my other videos. Then I finally got the nerve to watch the video where they said Jesus was impossible. He didn't exist. Pardon me. And they're saying that Jesus didn't, there's no proof of him. But then I'm like, wait, Nag Hammadi texts say that Jesus taught this, and Gospel of Thomas is literally supposed to be Jesus' sayings, Gospel of Philip, Gospel of Mary. So I have a little bit more research to do on that, guys. But in the meantime, my point is, this guy looked at a short, and just because I posted about a short, even though I don't believe that the Bible is the divinely inspired word of God, he automatically put me in a box and then was like, oh, you're never going to have the truth. And I was like, well, have you looked at any of my videos? You think I'm going to go to your videos and give you clicks and views? People like this really exist, guys. People like this really exist. And unfortunately, people are so damn ignorant and boxed in. And he got in his feelings. He literally got in his feelings to the point where he didn't even look to see my other content. Had he looked past the shorts, past that one short, he would see where I talk about Gnosticism. He would see where I talk about a lot of other things regarding truth He would have seen my spiritual journey videos. But sometimes, guys, you have to leave people in their ignorance. You have to leave them right there. He thinks he's leaving me in mine, but I'm like, yo, I'm researching, I'm journeying through. I'm right now on the Epic of Gilgamesh. I watched some videos on it last night, kind of, sort of, not really. But I'm going to get into that. But it's just a while to have someone come on my page and say all that without even looking at the other side. Like, you just really believe that you can sum me up. Guys, by no stretch of the imagination does me on this YouTube channel encompass all of who I am. I am so vast and so deep as a person that this is only scratching the surface of who I am. So when people think that they know you because they see a video or two of you, that's really not who you are. And for him to say that, it's like, oh, you really think that you know me? You really think that you know what I think and what I look up in my research? But it's okay, because at the end of the day, I'm still on my journey. What he says, thinks, and feels does not affect me, impact me at all, does not stop me at all. It's just kind of sad when people come to you and all he did was magnify the problem. If you're focused on the problem and all you're going to do is talk about the problem, you're part of the problem and you're making it worse. You're literally making it worse. Why would you and come with no resolution like, hey, I know you probably think that the Bible is A, B, and C, but there's always a tactful way to talk to people if you want to be received. So it's fine. But maybe after I cursed him out, he didn't want to be received. I really don't care, because if you come at me rude or nasty, I'm going to come right back at you rude and nasty. Don't come at me rude and nasty, because my mouth, I'm working on that. But I'm not there yet. And I'm intentional with it when you're intentional with it. If you don't care about my feelings and you want to come to me and you want to say mean and hurtful, nasty things, we could go there. It's fine. But I'd rather not. But don't come to me rude. I'm an adult. I'm a grown woman. If you decide that you're going to be disrespectful, then we can both operate in no respect. That's fine. But in the meantime, guys, I just wanted to share that with you because I realized that he just looked at a short only. And he failed miserably to look at the rest of my page because he didn't want to give me any more clicks or views. I get a lot of clicks and views, guys. And I appreciate each and every one of you who stop by, who look, who support. But he's not going to make or break my channel. So, guys, thank you so much for your time. That's it. Have you guys ever had someone who judged the situation partially and made themselves look silly because they didn't want to get all of the information? Have you ever done that? There have been times where I've made very asinine decisions based off of being upset and having partial information, assuming, guessing, not really being in the know. But when you guys operate, when people, as I've been there too, when people operate out of emotion, you really don't know how things are going to end up. Don't operate out of emotion. It's just better if you take the time to calm down and just get answers, ask questions, and be able to be willing to hear the answer, be willing to hear what's being said. Because that guy was just a total ass for just saying that all I look at is the Bible and he's not going to give me clicks and views. He would have seen my whole journey. He would have seen that but he didn't care to. He just cared to come on my channel and be nasty and then thought that I was just going to let it slide. Nah, we don't do that here. But guys, thank you so much for your time. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have anything that you would like for me to discuss, let me know. And I'll see if I can make it happen for you. All right. Thank you.